Hey there everyone, hope to see you all at the my next convention, BronyCon, in Richmond, British Columbia, August 19th to the 21st. And if you want to see how you can attend this con as well, check the link in the description below for more details. So this is 28 Pranks Later, and of course you don't know what the title's referencing. It's obviously referencing the film franchise 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later, which are two UK zombie films. And I've obviously seen both of them, and they're really great films. If you haven't seen them, I do highly recommend them, especially 28 Days Later. I don't obviously remember 28 Weeks Later. I definitely need to see that one again. But, definitely highly recommend 28 Days Later. But, anywho, let's get on with the episode. There's obviously a few announcements at the end of this, so, here we go. We have Rainbow Dash as he's going on this pranking binge, because he has nothing else better to do with her spare time outside of obviously not being with the Wonderbolts. And she does her first prank of obviously scaring Fluttershy, which obviously which is not the best thing to do, and she probably should have known better. And she goes around town scaring the whole citizen, or at least pranking everyone in Ponyville, and including even the Princess Celestia. I almost said the Princess of Friendship, but even then she actually says, even she does prank, Twilight. And, she gets there is even, like, a prank that goes too far, as the town just really gets upset and really mad with Rainbow Dash, and they try to talk Pinky into telling Rainbow to stop what they're doing, and to tell Rainbow to stop what she's doing, and that her pranks are going too far. However, she's gotta stop. However, she doesn't want to stop there, and she wants to contaminate the Quinoa Crusaders' cookies and make them so that whenever they eat them, the rainbow comes out of their mouths or whatever, and spills out. And this comes at an interesting point, because when Rainbow and just about everyone comes to a decision, and this doesn't come out at first, the whole town starts to get this idea to get even with her and buy the cookies, but this turns the whole town into zombies. Almost like 28 Days Later. And they obviously go after, it looks like they're going after Rainbow, but obviously they're saying cookies, so they're obviously going after the cookies. And it's obviously, I could see probably cookie zombie fanfics on FimFiction or whatever, this being done. So, yeah, 28 Pranks Later could be obviously a zombie reference if the Ponies the Anthology team could do it. I also want to see them do something of Daria. Sorry. As soon as Rainbow and all of them, as soon as Rainbow sees this happening, Rainbow tracks Rarity, Applejack, and all of the Quinoa Crusaders and locks them in the barn. to try to hide from the zombies, but unfortunately, the zombies manage to find where they're at, and they contaminate the Crusaders, Rarity, and Applejack, and of course you know it's a prank, and by some, and of course Rainbow Dash learns the lesson that you should learn to control your pranks and never learn to control your pranks and that don't take them too far. And I have to say, for this week's episode, it's a pretty good episode. And I definitely love the zombie aspect of this episode. I'll just have to wait to see what the opinions are, the others are for the episode, because it's not too often I take a look at these other episodes. I mean, it's a rare occasion I might take a look at them if it's probably replaying on TV, or I'm just in the mood for, if I'm just if I have nothing else better to do, so I would either put in a season, or if I'm trying to recall an episode, or maybe I'm trying to review an episode and I need a clip from an episode or whatever, so I would have the episode on my hard drive, and I would use that said episode on my review. It's a rare occasion I'll rewatch the episode. I mean, I've only rewatched the episode since... I've only rewatched, the first 3 seasons since, 2014? So, it's been a long time since I've rewatched the episode, so... Maybe for this, maybe I'll rewatch it sometime down the line, but... Maybe not right now, but... Maybe later. But... 28 Pranks Later, I love that concept, I love the idea, and... certainly with society and everyone saying, and especially with everyone pranking here and there and everywhere, and especially with how littered YouTube is with every prank video there is, and especially with channels dedicated to pranks, I think this is just a bit of a refresher saying, don't take pranks too far. At least it doesn't show the law aspect of it. And even if you take it too far, you've got another thing coming. So, I believe that's a good one for the audiences to know. And I think that's what I think about the episode. And okay, so what was my announcement? So obviously, as you know, next week is BronyCon, and I'll be up in Canada doing con vlogs and all that. So I obviously won't be around to do the MLP vlogs. I might be up there to bring you guys probably a short little vlog, like a little short opinion on just what I thought of the episode overall, but then just be back here to, tell you guys just what I thought of the episode in general when I return from Canada, and hopefully just say what my opinions were of the episode when I return from BronyCon, and hopefully let's just pray that the internet connection up in Canada is way better than in the Executive Airport Plaza Hotel than it was at the Seattle Doubletree, because the Doubletree's internet was a little bit glitchy when I was watching Heartwarming Tale, because I don't know, the internet connection at the Doubletree was a little bit glitchy when I was watching, and I had to call up tech support in order to keep the internet on the line while I was watching the episode. So, like, that's the aspect I'm going to have to be watching the episodes on, especially if I'm going to be stuck with the Lakeview again, especially next year. That's the only way I'm going to be watching the episode. That is, unless I'm going to be having to watch it on my Dish Anywhere app. Actually, I'm going to be switching back to DirecTV by the beginning of May. So, yeah, just bottom line is just, I won't get to, I'll be busy with BronyCan, I'll be filming stuff for others, and I'll be giving you guys a little short opinion on just what I thought of the episode in general. So, or at least next week's episode, that is, if it's airing, in general, and I'll be up in BronyCan. And don't worry, that is the last time you'll be seeing that little BronyCan promo in any, like, convention promo in general this year. Because it won't be till sometime within next year that you'll be seeing any sort of convention promos. So, with that said, hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope to see you guys within, 2 weeks for the BronyCan vlogs and for next week's MLP episode. But see you guys tomorrow for the Ray Donovan vlogs. That is, if any of you are interested in Ray Donovan. So, see you guys later.